When I started trading over 13 years ago, I wish I knew these three tips that I'm getting ready to share with you today. All right. These things may help transform or change the way you look at trading the future markets as a whole. Okay. Trading can be as simple as you make it or allow it to be, but it can also be difficult if you stir the pot too much, I should say. All right. Honestly speaking, that means basically not educating yourself or learning the correct way of how to trade. And it all starts with the first thing or first tip that I'm going to talk about when trading, and that is market structure. I pound this concept because it's a very important piece and concept to be able to trade correctly. I mean, you've got to be able to understand the movement and the flow of the market. Are we moving to the upside and trending or moving to the downside trending? And one thing that you see a lot, and you see it talked about a lot on the internet, especially here on YouTube, is within the trading community is what we call breaker structure. Being able to identify key swing areas where the market is clearly breaking highs and lows. And, typically speaking, when it comes to trading supply and demand, for example, if we're moving to the upside and we're breaking structure, making higher highs and higher lows, then we can expect to look for pullbacks to continue long, and then vice versa going short. So tip number one, in which I want to share out of the three tips when it comes to trading futures, is market structure. Okay, the movement of the market. So simply what you need to do, and I did a great video on this for all those that are elite members. You already know, because there's a great market structure video to where I break it down. It's like market structure 101 to help beginner traders understand this concept in full. So if you're not an elite member, you may want to choose to become one for a very inexpensive. It's only $6.99, guys. $6.99 a month. You could find the link down in the description portion of the video. Okay, there's two links there, the Discord, and then the one below is the link where it says become an elite member. Once you choose that and you become an elite member for $6.99, you get access to all the video content there, the trade breakdown and trade breakdowns. There's tons of them there, but also the video playlist and that great video that I did covering market structure. Okay, but anyways, market structure is essential because you have to understand which way is the market moving and understand, okay, when it shifts or the tide turns, what to do just as well. So you have to be able to, and this is all visually being able to see this stuff with your own eyes. So again, these tips I'm giving are ones that I wish that I knew when I first started trading futures. It's important because, had I known these my first 2 years in, then this would have helped curve the edge of helping me become profitable at a quicker rate. Okay, I should say that. A lot quicker, a lot faster than it did. It took me nearly 2 years to get to where I wanted to be at. And it was all because I didn't fully understand market structure. All right. So that's imperative. So before you start funding an account with your own money, please do yourself the biggest favor and give yourself time to go back and back test. Okay. And forward test these, a strategy that you may have, but back test being able to see what happened, on a daily basis, going back over your charts. Number two thing that I wish that I think a lot of people struggle with this, that I wish I had more of, and I wish I was able to control a lot more, was being able to become more of a patient trader. Okay. Patience is something that you really have to work on yourself. If you're not that patient of a person, no matter what it is in life, and you'll find that as you become and work on, becoming patient, that you'll find that, it'll carry through other things in your life. All right. Maybe personal relationships, business relationships, whatever it may be, with your children, just having patience with people in general. Because when you become more of a patient person, you're able to see things from both sides of a story. It helps you make more logical decisions as well. And you're not jumping to conclusions before, you're rationally being able to kind of filter through things which help you make a decision. Taking a step back and understanding, what it is, for example, what we see going on the charts, not just always feeling the need to be able to be in a trade all the time. That's the biggest thing, or one of the number one reasons why a lot of traders fail in this business is because they always feel the need of having to be in a trade. Okay. All right. They won one trade. They're excited. They want to get into another trade, or they lose one trade. They want to get into another trade to cover the losses. So we have everything to prove to ourselves, but you have to understand too that this business is all about trade management, risk management, understanding when to cut our ties and be done for the day, or cut our losses and be done. Okay, just be done to live to see another day, which I talk about all the time. Securing the pot, securing the bag, protecting capital just as well. But being able to be patient and wait for the right setups to come about. Don't take everything. Lots of times there may be days in which you may not even take a trade. All right. You want to be able to become successful and not fail at trading futures. Okay. So I'm letting you, I'm giving you guys these tips because I feel that, if I could share some things that I struggle with first and foremost early on, maybe they will help curve the what should I say here? The time period in which it may take, someone to become profitable. Maybe you'll be able to do so in a lot quicker or faster rate than I was able to do so. So, just kind of listen to what I'm saying, take note of it mentally or write it down. But again, patience is the second tip that I could give you. And this is something you can't teach someone. They have to, see their own faults and failures and be able to work on them, their inner self. Okay. And it could be other things that you may be struggling with too. But the third thing I want to talk about, the third tip that I wish I knew when I first started trading, is really understanding the right time of day to trade. Okay. We're talking about the New York session for U.S. traders. And depending on, where you may live at here in the States. I'm an East Coast trader, so I could trade during the opening session of the New York, opening. But I like to get in front of my charts around 7:30 because there's lots of opportunities that play out between 7:30 and, the opening session. But I'm primarily out of the market, these days by 9. And if I don't catch a setup then I'm looking to maybe, from 9:30 up until around maybe no later than 11 o'clock. 10:30 is really the sweet spot. So really an hour after the market opens up is what, is really where I would like to take or look for an opportunity for a setup. If not, then, I'm just going to live to and wait it out to see another trading day. But yeah, time is, the time of day in which you take your trades is very important. As well, I don't primarily like to trade in the afternoons. It's just a personal preference. Yes. But you should know by now, or for all those that are watching who are really just kind of getting a bearing or trying to grasp information or research information when it comes to actual trading futures, most of the volume is during the day session. I'll say this, okay, especially there's good volume that peaks or comes about during the pre-session or pre-market sessions, as well as the opening session, that first hour and a half. Hour and a half. Now, lots of traders like to call what's called like power hour. Sometimes you'll get that afternoon spike in volume. It could be around 2 o'clock. But I typically am done trading in the morning. All right. I like to, I'm not looking to make this like a 9-to-5 type job, because really you don't need to. You can just take 1 to 2 good trade setups a day and then you're done. Yeah, this could be when you make a living from trading, but you don't have to do it like you would have to sit at an office desk working from 9 to 5. So the key to it is really taking the highest probable trade setups and waiting patiently for them to unfold. Again, if you don't see a nice setup, then maybe not trade that day. Okay, you don't have to trade every single day. But again, I don't know what size account that certain people or you may be working with or whatever case is. You may have a small account, you're trying to grow it, and you may have to take a trade every single day or look to take a trade every single day. But don't force yourself to take trades, because then that's when you're going to, make a mistake and lose some money. And you're not in the business to lose money. You're in the business to make money. That's the key to it all. But the time of day is very imperative, and that's why I did a video several weeks back about, that time period. but starting at 7:30 and then trading in the morning. I mean, the morning session is really where it's at for me, and a lot of other traders will vouch for that just as well. Afternoon, yeah, you may be able to catch a setup, but it's just not my type of time frame to be trading in. But I just want to share that with you, and hopefully these tips, these 3 that I'm giving today, may help you out in your own personal trading. Okay. But again, I mean, I've been doing this for over 13 years now, and of course, there's other ones that I could talk about, but I didn't want to make this a full lengthy video. But those are probably some of the top 3 that I like to talk about. And number 1, definitely market structure, because please don't even get started if you don't understand that concept and can figure it out and understand how to read the charts correctly. But that's really all I have today to share with you. If you're not a subscriber already, you're a first time viewer, please take the time, go ahead, click on that sub button right now. I'm gonna give you some time to do so. But you want to also make sure you have your post notifications turned on. That little bell, once you click the subscribe button, may pop up. Make sure to click on that bell, or if you know how to turn your post notifications on, please do so you never miss one of the uploads here on the channel. As well, if you're interested in joining the Discord or become an elite member, both links are down in the description portion of the video. And if you found value in today's video, I definitely would appreciate it if you click on that little thumbs up button, that like button. Click on it right now. I appreciate everyone watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Please trade safe. Today was CPI, major news event. A lot of times, you'll see some craziness go on in the market, and but that's the norm. That typically what happens on major news event days like NFP or even FOMC. So just be careful of trading major or around major news events on those specific days. But outside of that, that's all I have for you guys. I appreciate it. Take care and see you in the next one.